I'm Daniel.
I'm JC.
This is Just My DIY.
Today we're going to show you how to sublimate onto white glitter heat transfer vinyl.
Normally when you're trying to sublimate a t-shirt, you're trying to pick a polyester fabric with a white or light gray color category.
That's because sublimation ink first doesn't have a white toner to it, so you can't sublimate on colored fabrics. The second thing is with the polyester count, 100% polyester, your sublimation graphic will pop. Once you get down to the 60% polyester, it's going to start looking pretty vintagey.
This white glitter vinyl gives us the opportunity to sublimate onto any shirt, color range, or fabric type with a great pop of the sublimation effect afterwards. And the glitter creates a great holiday effect.
That's true, and it's that glitter that gives the HTV the ability to be sublimated on because the glitter is made of a poly material.
So let's show them how to pop it.
Let's do it. All right, so we're going to start inside Design Space and we are just going to import the graphic. We found this on Creative Fabrica and we will link that below. So the first thing we will do once it is imported is size it properly for Cricut Print Then Cut. We are not going to cut this on the Cricut, but we do want to print it because this next step, make sure it lines up. We duplicate the image and then change that to a basic cut. So that will be for our HTV and the other one will be our sublimation print. We click Make It. And once we get onto the next screens, very important, you want to mirror this and then go to continue. And now we're going to work on our printer settings once you click send to printer. Two things to do here. First, click off the add bleed. You do not need bleed for this. And then click to use the system dialog. That is so you can adjust your quality settings. So once we select our proper printer, we click print and the system dialog pops up behind Design Space. So once here, your menu may look different depending on your operating system. I clicked the wrong thing at first, but we want to go to the print settings and that's where we select our paper type and we want premium presentation paper matte. One more, there we go. And then we want to change the quality to high quality and then click print.
We're going to go to our printer cart, a cart we custom made for ourselves, and use a sub paper to run in our 2720 with our Cosmos ink. Go ahead and insert the paper, get the print set up, and let it print it out.
Remember that sublimation prints aren't the right color and they look faded. Back in Design Space, we're not going to proceed with the cut on the Cricut for that printout, so we're just going to click on the second mat, click Edit, and then click Mirror. Again, very important, you always mirror your HTV. We'll click Done, and then we need to browse for our material. This is Glitter HTV, which Cricut calls Iron-On, and so we'll search for glitter and select the glitter Iron-On. Once we click Done, we are ready to prepare our mat.
We're going to use a standard gripped mat and place the HTV shiny side down. We're going to give this a thorough massage to make sure that the curl doesn't curl up, and you'll probably see in a moment that it curls up.
The mat really needs to be cleaned.
This is a thorough massage. I mean, I went to town on this thing. There's no kinks, no knots, nothing. And then you stop touching it.
Bam. What's the fix?
Masking, well, paper, like painter's tape. Masking paper.
Masking paper, painter's tape.
Exactly. It's legit. We go ahead and insert it into the Cricut. When we're ready, we press the C button and let it do its thing.
One tip we always give anytime we use the Cricut is to check your cut before you eject your mat. This is because if it's not fully cut through, you can send it through again by clicking the C button, but as you can see, this one worked perfectly.
So we peel the tape off, then we cut off any excess so we can save it for another project, and go ahead and peel it the rest of the way.
HTV weeds so well. So now we're going to do a quick check to make sure that everything lines up. So we take our printout, we lay it on to the HTV the way that it would go. Everything does look good. And now we need to cut off that black line. That is sublimation ink. If you leave it on, it will sublimate onto your t-shirt.
We're going to trim the sublimation design to 1 inch of its life on a couple of points so that we can make sure it aligns well onto the HTV that will be adhered to the shirt with the easy identifiable alignment markers. This will actually be the sides and the tips of the trees that are on the side of the sublimation print.
But just the tips.
Ouch.
Not that kind of channel.
The tip is fine. It's fine. It'll do the job.
It actually does.
Preparing the shirt, we're going to go ahead and lint roll it. Set our temperature at 350 so we can go ahead and do a starter press on the shirt, get it to iron out, get the moisture out.
Any wrinkles, all that kind of good stuff. We only do this for about 15 seconds or so. And then we lift, and now we need to find our center line.
So we're going to fold the shirt in half, place it back on the press, and give it a quick second press.
For about another 15 seconds or so.
This will let us see the line that is probably difficult for the camera to show, but we know where the line is. So we're going to use that to line up our HTV vinyl application.
We go about 3 fingers down from the bottom of the collar and then put this on, and we're going to press this for about, I think, 15 seconds again. And this is just enough to tack it. This isn't the full press on this. We just need it to stick to the shirt.
We peel the back off while warm. It suggests while cool, but hey, we gave it a shot. It worked out fine. We prepare our 4 sheets of butcher paper to back the sublimation process.
We really like this setup on the butcher paper. Again, everything we use will be linked in the description. So once we're ready for the sublimation, we're going to increase the temperature to 400 and we're going to increase the time to 60 seconds. And remember, if you find value in this content, click that thanks button below. That'll allow you to give us a little tip and help us keep creating more awesome content for you. So we put 2 pieces of butcher paper inside the shirt. That's to take any sublimation that may go through the shirt.
We're going to take our design that we created the tips for alignment on and see if we can align it and realize that we can't align it. This is where we give you a nice little piece of advice. Don't stretch your shirt over your heat press. This will make your alignment off. When we discover this, we reset the alignment of the shirt, fluffing it a little bit so we can set the tips in place and go ahead and press it after we tape everything in place with some nice heat resistant tape.
We're very deliberate in this, making sure not to move anything, and then 2 sheets of butcher paper on top.
Swing it around.
And press.
Ooh, it's a swinger's press.
It is a swing away press.
When done, we get it out of the way, put the butcher paper off to the side, peel the sublimation off of it, and look at that.
We love how this turned out. We missed a couple of tiny spots on this, but overall, this turned out wonderful. We are really happy with how well this white glitter HTV sublimated. This shirt is so fun, the design is bright, and it's got all the holiday feels.
But I'm not going to wear it. But if it gives you the good feels, then you should go ahead and like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, pop off on the comment line. And of course, know that everything you needed to do this is listed down below.
Also in the description are our social handles. Don't forget to connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as check out our blog at justmydiy.com. Thanks for watching.